Thanks for joining us for this segment of the chat. We are quite literally on location here at the PARC, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about first was you guys, the park, now the PARC. Can you kind of talk about that?
Well, when Transformation Park came in, them using the same name that we have, the park, they do spell it with a K, but it still sounds the same. And I think it's important to differentiate between what they do and what we do. And the thing is that our members, the one that comes here, they say PARC because there's just more clarity with it. And it stands for Panhandle Adult Rebuilding Center. And so just for clarity and I think a little bit of definition and difference in what we do and what Transformation is doing is we've just changed our verbiage just a little bit to kind of join in with what's other people are already calling us.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I want to talk about literally this facility, a beautiful facility.
Yes.
It is coming along. It's crazy because literally as I came into the parking lot, I was like, oh my goodness, it's so cool to see. We've seen all the renderings and all the plans, but to actually be on location, see where it's at, this is amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Love the colors, love the awning in the back. July is kind of where you're thinking it may be completed, right?
That's what they say.
All right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And so this new facility, it's definitely going to be, essential to the community here. Can you kind of talk about just what everyone can expect whenever this is all completed?
Oh my goodness. To me, I think it's such an asset to Amarillo, especially to the downtown area. For one thing, it's just going to be so beautiful. And I love that because it shows those who come who are homeless, it shows them their value. And it's uniquely designed for this location, and it's going to be like a signpost. I think it'll be a signpost to our community, but it'll definitely be a signpost to those that are homeless. And so when they come in, we're actually getting a facility that's 3 times larger than what we had before.
Yes.
And so more and more can come. And what I love, like today we had someone come in and he was very down. He had lots of things going on in his life and he was and so I said, just come in, find your peace. And already his countenance has changed.
Wow.
We see that happen every single day. And so they're able to move forward and able to get out and find work or, do the things that they need to do. And so I'm so excited that we're going to be able to have more, and so I can't wait. But I love the fact that it's going to be so beautiful.
Yes, and so soon because July is just right around the corner. Now, I want to talk a little bit about this. You guys have a lot of programs and classes each and every day. Can you kind of talk about if someone were unhoused to come into your facility, what can they expect?
Okay, well, so we are a place for people to be known. So we will meet you, we will get to know you, and we'll just have a lot of community. But so everyone's called by their name, and relationship is one of our core values. But we also believe that being productive and creative is very important in finding your peace, getting out of your head sometimes and realizing that there are other things you can do to move forward. So we have a lot of supplies and all of these things for them to come in and find something they enjoy doing. So you can expect to find something to be productive. And then we also have 2 classes every day. And they're all taught by volunteers, but each one so they're very enjoyable and they're very appropriate to what they're going through and ways to help move forward. Like we even have a social skills class.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's very fun, but it also helps learn. They do interviews and they do, all different things. And so, we have 2 classes every day. So and we usually have food that's donated. So a lot of times we'll have something to eat, but we will always have good coffee. Always.
Love that. Yeah. We always need our caffeine.
Yes.
Well, that is so cool. And, really highlighting just helping this part of our community. What has that been like for you to see people come in your doors, but then go out of the doors, changed?
I love this so very much. First of all, I get to know people I would never have known, but it is wonderful because they go out and they found jobs or they found homes and all of those things. But what's the best is when they come back. A few years later, some of them come back to introduce us to their fiancés or, to let us know. One came back, introduced us to his fiancé and said, we're moving to a bigger house,
Yes,
So things like that are amazing. And I love the fact that when they came in, they were so down and they were so discouraged. And then when they come back, they're like, I just wanted you to see, and that's the best.
Heartwarming,
Yes.
heartwarming. Well, this is obviously a big, giant project coming up, but what else can the community expect from you guys, as 2025 continues?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think what they can expect from us is is very much who we are. We stick very strongly to our core values, and that's not going to change. We've been very consistent with that for the last 10 and a half years. And so what they can expect from us is those that need a place to come during the day, they are welcome here. They never run out of chances. That's one of our core values. So nobody ever gets banned or trespassed, and so they're able to come back. And so I think that what our community can expect is more of those who are homeless finding their place and then finding their way forward.
Love that. So inspiring. And, this is, again, just so cool to see. Beautiful facility. You need to come and check it out. This will be done in July. Yes. So thank you so much, Valerie, for taking the time to share this journey with us. We can't wait to see when this is completed. Yeah. So thank you.
Me too. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Of course. Yes. Well, this has been The Chat. We're here on location at the PARC. Thanks for tuning in.